In the city of Arakatuba, a 72-year-old man was walking along a quiet street when a dog suddenly ran across his path. The impact caused him to lose balance and fall onto the pavement. He was promptly assisted by nearby residents and taken for medical care, where he received treatment for his injury. Reports say he later recovered under observation. This incident reminds us that even everyday moments outdoors can carry risks, especially for older individuals. Pet owners should keep animals leashed in public spaces, and pedestrians should remain alert to their surroundings. Simple caution and responsible behavior can prevent unexpected accidents. Inside a quiet home, a mother was busy preparing lunch in the kitchen while her 2 children, an older sister and her younger brother, played nearby. Laughter filled the room as they made up games with everyday objects. Among their toys was a simple piece of string that the boy had wrapped around his neck, pretending it was part of their game. Everything seemed perfectly harmless until their movement caused the string to tighten unexpectedly. The sister, unaware of what was happening, kept playing, and in that brief moment, the string became tangled. The mother, hearing unusual silence, rushed in and quickly intervened, managing to free her son and comfort both children. Thankfully, it ended without tragedy, but it could have been much worse. This incident highlights how everyday items like strings, cords, and ribbons can pose serious risks to young children, especially during unsupervised play. Parents and guardians should ensure that such objects are kept out of children's reach and explain the importance of playing safely. Always supervise younger kids closely, even during routine activities, because prevention starts with awareness. Even in familiar surroundings, safety begins with small actions that can prevent big accidents. Dashcam footage captured a car attempting to overtake another vehicle on a 2-lane road, but just as it moved into the opposite lane, an oncoming truck appeared. The driver swerved sharply to avoid a direct collision, losing control as the car spun and overturned along the roadside. This incident shows how misjudging distance and speed during overtaking can lead to loss of control in seconds. Drivers should always ensure clear visibility ahead, avoid overtaking on bends or slopes, and never rush in heavy traffic. Safe driving is not about speed, it's about smart timing and awareness of every vehicle around you. As the tricycle raced down the slope, its balance shifted while approaching a guardrail. The driver tried to steer through the curve, but the momentum was too strong. The vehicle struck the guardrail, flipped onto its side, and for a brief moment, it looked like the ride was over. Yet, almost unbelievably, the driver managed to regain balance. The tricycle landed upright and continued down the road as if nothing had happened, a moment of luck that could have ended very differently. This incident is a clear reminder that speed on slopes can be unpredictable. Tricycles and other light vehicles are more prone to tipping due to their high center of gravity. Drivers should always slow down before turns, maintain proper tire pressure, and ensure their brakes are in top condition. Safe driving isn't just about control, it's about respecting the limits of your vehicle and the road. Security footage shows a flame igniting on the stove while staff were preparing food. One of the workers rushed to pour water in an attempt to stop it, but the reaction caused the flames to spread rapidly across the cooking area. Within moments, the fire reached nearby surfaces, filling the kitchen with smoke. This incident shows why never using water on grease or oil fires is critical. The correct action is to turn off the heat, cover the flames with a metal lid or fire blanket, and use a Class K or dry chemical extinguisher. Quick thinking and proper training can make all the difference in preventing kitchen fires from escalating. It was a calm afternoon when a woman rented a Nissan Leaf through the car-sharing platform Turo. She was driving along a suburban road, relying on her phone for directions. Everything seemed normal. The road was clear and traffic was light. But as she glanced down at her smartphone, her attention drifted away from the road for just a few seconds. In that brief moment, the vehicle veered off its lane. By the time she looked up, it was too late to correct safely. The car struck a roadside barrier and came to a stop after colliding with a nearby fence. This accident serves as a clear reminder of how dangerous even a moment of distraction can be. Texting, checking notifications, or adjusting apps while driving all take your eyes, hands, and mind off the road, even for just 2 or 3 seconds. At highway speeds, that's enough distance to miss a critical obstacle or lose control entirely. Technology has made driving more convenient than ever, but safety still depends on attention. 1 second of focus can prevent years of regret. Stay alert, drive responsibly, and remember, no text or notification is worth the risk. According to reports, a light aircraft experienced technical trouble shortly after takeoff. The pilot attempted an emergency landing but came down on a nearby highway, colliding with vehicles on the road. Emergency services quickly arrived, confirming 2 fatalities and 2 people injured. This event highlights the importance of regular aircraft maintenance and emergency preparedness. Even skilled pilots can face unexpected challenges, making routine inspections and proper flight planning vital for safety, both in the air and on the ground. Authorities reported that a car driven by a 15-year-old boy was attempting to flee from police when it veered onto a sidewalk and struck a 71-year-old man standing near a crosswalk. This case highlights the severe consequences of unlicensed and reckless driving. Vehicles are powerful machines that demand responsibility, skill, and focus. Driving without proper training doesn't just break the law, it puts lives at risk. Parents and guardians should ensure that teenagers understand the importance of earning a valid license before operating any vehicle. Law enforcement and community programs play a vital role in educating young people about road safety and decision-making. Every driver, regardless of age, must remember that speed, pressure, or fear should never override safety. Respecting traffic laws, staying calm in difficult moments, and understanding the limits of control are the keys to keeping everyone on the road safe. Security footage from a rural area shows a car parked near the edge of a small slope. Moments later, the vehicle slowly began to roll backward. Without the handbrake engaged, it picked up speed and slipped off the roadside, coming to rest in the farmland below. Fortunately, no one was inside, and the vehicle was later towed out safely. This incident highlights how essential it is to secure parked vehicles, especially on uneven ground. Always apply the handbrake, place the transmission in the correct gear or park, and turn the wheels toward the curb or embankment when on a slope. A few seconds of precaution can prevent accidents and property damage. A large transport truck was parked on a slight incline during unloading. The driver stepped out briefly, but had not fully engaged the handbrake. Moments later, the vehicle began to roll backward. Despite an attempt to stop it, the driver was caught in the path of the moving truck. This incident highlights the importance of following every parking safety step, especially when handling large or heavy vehicles. Always apply the handbrake firmly, use wheel chocks when parked on slopes, and ensure the transmission is in the correct position before leaving the cab. Proper procedures, even when they seem routine, are the foundation of workplace and roadway safety.